Hey everybody. So since you liked the first video I filmed on the history of carnivore diet, I figured I'll do a part two. And so here are some additional things that you might enjoy learning about. Here we go. So for example, I learned about early bodybuilders, the days of Arnold Schwarzenegger, who advocated for pretty much a carnivore diet. Some of the well-known ones would be Vince Gironda. He was the father of modern day bodybuilding. He advocated for a high-protein, high-fat diet. He was really probably the first person to advocate low carb in bodybuilding, and he invented the steak and eggs diet. And he personally ate butter, cream, eggs, milk, and red meat in high quantities and only a small amount of carbs. He describes his diet in his book, Unleashing the Wild Physique, published in 1984. He was actually training celebrities and Hollywood stars, and the movie studios would send their stars to him to get them in shape in record time. And that's him on the left. He actually couldn't win bodybuilding shows. He would place third or fourth because he was too ripped compared to the others, and that wasn't the look that they were after. Like the judging panel wasn't looking for such a ripped look. And his gym was frequented by the likes of Schwarzenegger, Frank Zane, and Lou Ferrigno. I don't know if I'm saying those names right. Ferrigno, I think. I'm not sure. And then we've got Blair, also a nutritionist to the stars, very charismatic, very well known. He sold and recommended a shake, a protein supplement of milk and eggs. And he would say that protein was the foundation of his philosophy. And as he put it, and I quote, "You are made of protein, so a protein diet builds you better." And he actually was the disciple of Dr. Carlton Fredericks. And Dr. Carlton Fredericks was a close friend and mentor of Dr. Robert Atkins. And so he mentored Rael Blair. And of course, he had his own critics. Dr. Carlton Fredericks was criticized by Harvard's chairperson and the founder of the nutrition department at Harvard, Frederick J. Stair. Frederick J. Stair, I've already made a whole video on him and his close ties to the sugar industry, the tobacco industry, and how closely he worked with them, especially the sugar industry, and how much funding he received from the Sugar Foundation. And I mean, he's just really almost no ethics. A New York Times piece was published about him not that long ago, after they uncovered documents, how he received thousands of dollars from the Sugar Foundation, and in exchange he wrote a review paper along with two other Harvard scientists, and it was like a very cherry-picked kind of way where, you know, everybody knew what they were doing, and it was very unethical. So that's the Frederick J. Stair that was criticizing Dr. Carlton Fredericks, and he said that the acceptance and application of Carlton Fredericks' erroneous interpretation of research findings as applied to human health could result in tragedy. This is when you would want to remember that Frederick J. Stair said that sugar is not a problem and you should be able to consume it on a daily basis in the American diet. Okay, that's my Instagram. If you want to connect, this is my website, DRZALDIVAR.com. If you want to check out my coaching packages. And this is the Carnivore Calorie Bible, which is a guide that I created. And you seem to have liked it so much. So I'm making sure I'm reminding everybody that I have this out. It's live. And the reason I did it is because I've realized just how everybody seems to wildly underestimate the amount of calories in commonly consumed carnivore foods. And contrary to popular belief, calories still do matter. Yes, we like to focus on the quality a lot more, but it's a good idea to know just exactly how many calories you are ingesting on a daily basis. And so I went through the, the whole process of putting together the accurate caloric content of all the foods, because even the food trackers you're using, even the online websites, are most of the time very off. it's quite surprising just how off with their caloric listings they are. So I'll probably do another video like helping you figure out how to get accurate information also for all the other foods. And these are the references for this video, and I hope this was helpful. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that little notification bell icon so YouTube alerts you every time I post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.